Over the years, humans have made many uses out of the remains of other humans. From ornaments to musical instruments, here are 5 of the most strangest things made from humans. This is the thought process that went through the minds of pre-Aztec civilians residing in the ancient city of Teotihuacan. When somebody died, the citizens quickly descended using stones as knives to part the flesh from the bone. Once obtained, the bones were crafted into all kinds of household items such as spoons, buttons and bowls. There seemed to be some kind of rule and regulation that were laid down before the tribes began to strip the skin off all of the dead corpses in the area. As archaeologists digging in the area never once found a bone craft that was crafted from a foreign skeleton. They were all from people who lived in that particular tribe. They also did not use the bones of children, presumably because they were too weak to work with. Kept within the Metropolitan Museum of Art is one of the more grisly ways to make a musical instrument. Dating back to the 19th century, it was believed that the lyre, made out of a human skull, came out of South America, but it was eventually relocated to potentially coming from Central Africa. The Sedlic ossuary contains many artistic features, all made out of human bone. This was due to the fact that in 1278, King Ottokar II sent Henry the Abbot of Sedlic off to Jerusalem on a diplomatic mission. Before he returned, Henry managed to bring back some soil from the Holy Land and bless Sedlic ossuary with it. This caused the church to be a very hot and trendy place to be buried in, with a lot of rich people approaching Sedlic to have their bodies stored in the Holy Church. The abbot's blessing caused a total of 30,000 people to approach the church with their burial request. The count got so high that they had to make a separate crypt to store the corpses. There were so many bones lying about that it was decided that something had to be done. František Rint was employed for his woodcrafting skills, to make something better out of the pile of bones that the church had within it. Who knows what the commissioner had in mind for Rint to make, but Rint had his own ideas. He made crafts ranging from chandeliers to coats out of human bones. Artist Mark Quinn once decided that what the world needed was a bust of his own face as an art piece. People would usually make a self-bust out of stone or marble, but Mark decided to put himself in his own work. Over the space of 5 months, Mark collected the materials he needed for his bust, his own blood. Once 4 to 5 litres had been collected, the blood was moulded around his face and then frozen. The outcome is pretty grisly. The book, whose name translates to Destinies of the Soul, a book about spirituality and the human soul. The words within are only accessible if you dare to touch the covering the book has, as the book was confirmed in 2014 to be bound in human skin. Now I know a lot of us will be quick to judge and cringe at the idea of having our remains crafted into bowls and spoons, but in the case of the cutlery, these items were used to benefit the tribe which the deceased were part of. So from a deeper point of view, the dead were living on by essentially feeding the living through their participation of being a bowl or a spoon. But as for the human musical instruments, books, coats and chandeliers, I think I can speak for everyone when I say fuck that. So, what would you like to be turned into after you die? Let me know in the comments. Thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with my weekly videos. Also, don't forget to keep in touch on all my social media sites. The links are in the description. See you next time.